it was impossible for him to undertake the government of a province. He might not mount or even touch a horse, touch iron, or look at any army marshaled outside the Pomerium. Which the Pomerium, on Wikipedia tells you the Pomerium was a religious boundary around the city of Rome, and cities controlled by Rome. In legal terms, Rome existed only within its Pomerium. Everything beyond it was simply territory belonging to Rome. So everything outside the Pomerium, the so-called religious boundary of Rome, was just territory of Rome. Everything within that was considered Rome. You know? At that time. It says, or be elected to the consulship. Indeed, it would seem that originally he was altogether precluded from seeking or accepting any civil magistracy. It says, but this prohibition was certainly not enforced in later times. The Flamen Dialis was required to wear certain unusual garments, such as the apex, a pointed tip hat, and Elena, a heavy wool cloak. So they had the pointed tip hat of the apex, and they had a heavy wool cloak on, called the Laena, L-A-E-N-A. So when Paul saw them, they had these heavy wool cloaks on. Some of them had to have these hats on their head, and these wool cloaks on, looking stupid. Yeah. Okay, he was not allowed to swear an oath, nor wear a ring, that is, as they explain it, unless plain and without stones, nor strip himself naked in open air, nor to go out without his proper headdress, nor to have a knot in any part of his attire, nor to walk along a path. So they probably had to comb that wool garment. Probably was combing this shit, brushing it. Alright, nor to walk along a path over canopied by vines. He might not touch flour, nor leaven, nor unleavened bread, nor a dead body. He might not enter a burial place, but was not prevented from attending a funeral. He was forbidden either to touch or to name a dog, a she-goat, ivy, beans, or raw flesh. So he couldn't cook shit.
Bro, that's vanity, man.
Yeah.
That shit's all fucking vanity and bullshit, man.
None but a free man may cut his hair, the clippings of which together with the parings of his nails were buried beneath a felix arbor. No one might sleep in his bed, the legs of which were smeared with fine clay, and it was unlawful to place a box containing sacrificial cakes in contact with the bedstead. And also was look at they clippings, and when they cut their hair and their clippings, cut their nail, they had to put it in a box. They had to take it and put it somewhere. Alright, my hair, nail, and put that over here. That was that, man.
It's called hoarding, yeah.
It's good to speak about that, man. You know? Reading on. That's basically it on that. We got the Apex Pomerium. There's a little bit more to that, but you know, interest of time. And they also had a see if they got this. They got this right here. Can you look at that word lictor? L-I-C-T-O-R. Lictor. See what that says. L-I-C-T-O-R. Lictor.
Alright, so the definition for the word lictor. In ancient Rome, an officer attending the cultural or other magistrates bearing false witnesses, bearing the faces and executing the sentences on offenders.
Go on Wikipedia, see what that says on Wikipedia. Like the first sentence.
Okay, this is Wikipedia now. Lictor, probably from the Latin, ligar, to meaning to bind, was a Roman civil
Ligar.
Ligar.
Ligarle.
Huh?
Religion. To bind.
Oh shit.
See that? Go ahead.
It says was a Roman civil servant who was a bodyguard to magistrates who held imperium.
So basically they had bodyguards with them. Some of them had bodyguards with them. You know, like how the president got his secret service. Go ahead.
Lictors were used since the Roman kingdom, and according to the Roman historian Livy, the custom may have ordered.
That's good. That's good. I bet you the point on that. And then when you look it up, it says that they was granted a curule seat A curule seat is like a design of a chair noted for its uses in ancient Rome and Europe throughout the 20th century. Its uses in Rome as a symbol of political or military power. Political or military power. There was priest of Jupiter. That's that political, even though it was pagan Rome. Carried over to be used in such regard by kings of Europe, Napoleon, and others. Now, I want you to read verse 8 one more time. Read verse 8.
Back in Acts 14, verse 8, and there was that, and there was, it's like it, and there sat a certain man at Lystra, impotent, on his feet, being crippled.
Right, Lystra. I got something right here. This is a website called BiblePlaces.com. It says Derbe and Lystra. Derbe was a city in the district of Lycaonia, in the Roman province of Galatia in South Central Asia Minor. It sat on a major route connecting Iconium to Laranda and was about 60 miles from Lystra. Paul and Barnabas fled to Derbe and Lystra on his first missionary journey when city officials of Iconium plotted to stone them. Paul was not mentioned suffering any persecution in Derbe. They have 2 Timothy 3:11. It says excavations. From 1888 through 1956, it was believed that turn down right to the point. That one again. Okay, Lystra. Lystra, probably the hometown of Timothy, served as a market town of Lycaonia in south central modern-day Turkey. Paul preached there on his first missionary journey after he healed a lame man. The superstitious citizens immediately assumed that he was Hermes, messenger of Zeus, and Barnabas was Zeus himself, named after the Roman god Jupiter. There was a temple to Zeus near the gates of the city, and a statue of Hermes dedicated to Zeus was found there as well. So they even had statues and temples over there too as well. Some different so-called gods. And it said the speech of Lycaonia, right? That's mentioned there.
Yeah.
Read that.
It says, and there were certain men.
I think it might be verse 11 when it says Lycaonia.
Let me see.
It said
Yeah, verse 11. You want to read verse 11 or?
Yeah.
11?
That was the point where I wanted you to read that because it said Lystra.
Alright.
Let you know the area. No? Go ahead.
Verse 11, and when the people saw what Paul had done, they lifted up their voices, saying in the speech of the Lycaonia.
See, Lycaonia, right? Now this is Wikipedia, Lycaon. It says in Greek mythology, Lycaon was a king of Arcadia, son of Pelagus and Melobea, who in the most popular version of the myth, tested Zeus by serving him the roasted flesh of his son, Nystimus, in order to see whether Zeus was truly omniscient. In return for these gruesome deeds, Zeus transformed Lycaon into the form of a wolf and killed Lycaon's 50 other sons with lightning bolts. Nystimus was restored to life, and they say that that's where the city of Lycaonia got the name from in certain places, because this guy Lycaon in his Greek myth was turned into a wolf by Zeus.
And then that movie, Underworld, what do they call the werewolves?
Lycans. See that? As a matter of fact, I think that's something called lycanthropy. Like a person being transformed into a wolf. Like that's a little term they use. See that? Like what movie you said that was?
Underworld.
Okay.
Underworld, yeah.
That's that movie that came out like in 2003 or some shit.
Yeah.
That's had the bitch with the guns in it.
Yeah,
or something?
yeah.
Okay. See that? So now you putting yourself in these different, you know. So with that, now we're gonna go to and I believe Lycaon means like wolf too. See, and they call them Lycans. Lycan, Lycaon, however it's pronounced. You know what I'm saying? Lycans, so it gotta be pronounced Lycan.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
It's still fucking Rome we're living in.
It's still fucking Rome, bro.
We ain't going nowhere, man.
Rome, bro, Greece combined, put together. Which Rome got this stuff from Greece anyway.
That's right.
Okay, now this is can you read that? What's that? I think that's the 13th verse. 13th verse when it says the oxen and all of that. Read that verse.
It says, then the priests of Jupiter, which was before their city, brought oxen and guardrails to the gates, and would have done sacrifice with the people.
Right, and would have done sacrifice to the people. Now I want you to look up that word. Anybody got the? I should have asked you to look it up. The word garland in the blue letter. You already know what it means. It means wreath, like a so-called Christmas wreath. So that really goes back to Jupiter. Probably worshiping no damn Christmas.